Hi guys, welcome back to Bumbling Panda, to our 8th week in our 10 dresses in 10-week summer sewing series. Today we're making this fit and flare A-line skirt dress. So let's get started on the tutorial. I'm using 1 yard of a thick stretchy knit fabric with a floral print. You can use a thinner stretchy knit fabric if you want to have a lining, but since this fabric is pretty thick, I don't have a lining for this dress. I used another fit and flare dress as a guide to cut a basic tank bodice. Of course, I cut 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back. I took one piece and lowered the neckline by a few inches. This will make it my front piece. To finish the necklines, I cut out facings, so I'm cutting a strip of fabric for the neckline facing right here. I pinned and sewed the facing to the neckline, right sides facing together. Of course, I also cut a facing for the back neckline. I pinned and sewed the facing to the neckline, right sides facing together. Then I folded the facing over so that the wrong sides are facing and that seam is covered. At this point you can iron the neckline flat, but I'm just going to pin it in place and then top stitch that seam. Of course, I also do this to the back neckline. Once the necklines are finished, I place the front and back pieces right sides together. Then I'm going to pin and sew the shoulders and side seams. Using the bodice as a guide for how wide my skirt is, I'm cutting out an A-line skirt. I placed the pieces right sides facing each other and pinned and sewed the side seams. At this point, I went ahead and hemmed the bottom of the skirt with a rolled hem. Then I inserted the bodice inside the skirt, right sides facing each other. Then I'm going to pin and sew the bodice to the skirt at the waistline, making sure that the side seams of both the bodice and the skirt match up. So right now you can go ahead and hem your armholes if you want to keep your dress sleeveless, but I decided to add sleeves to mine. So I'm using the armholes as a guide to cut out sleeves. Of course, I'm cutting out 2 sleeves. Then I folded one sleeve in half right sides facing and pinned and sewed the bottom seam. I also did the same to the other sleeve. I also hemmed the sleeves, and then I'm going to insert the sleeve right sides facing into the armhole of the bodice. Then I pinned and sewed the sleeves to the armholes, making sure that the bottom seam of the sleeve matches up with the side seam of the bodice. I did this to the other sleeve too, of course. Once everything is hemmed, the dress is finished, and this is what it looks like. Yay! I hope you guys like this dress, and if you make it or any of the other dresses in this series, please send me photos. I will see you next Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!